Well, what can you say about White's performance? Try as they might, Demergen will not be penetrated unless you ask him really, really nicely. Vaskin, during one of the few moments when he's not taking an overhead kick, and find some time in his day to miss an open goal. Sergio dancing through the defence. Some questionable tackling. And this time even Vaskin can't miss. Not for the only time in this video, Demergen's quick off his line. Once he gets going, he's like an Amtrak train, it's pretty quick. And Garen spent most of the evening trying to perfect that shot. Not really getting much out of it.
Sorry, get back. Sorry.
Nice try.
Get back. Regroup. Yeah, come off because the other Zayna's here. Yeah. Nice save, Baird.
Despite his good game, Demergen needs to work on his claiming of the ball, catching that one down at his ankles. His shot stopping was excellent, his coming out off his line was excellent, and throwing the ball out was also pretty good, but his kicking from a standing position and claiming the ball up high are kind of the last two things to improve on. But that's a really good recovery, that's not an easy thing to do.
Get in there. Easy.
It's terrible technique from Raz. Hits the ball down into the ground. We'll try and make up for it now. Wins the ball back. And it's a much better shot. So much so that Kasparin just can't deal with it anymore. Can't deal with Razmik. Rafi with one of his trademark dragbacks. And of the 17 overhead kicks that Vaskin tried, this is the closest he got. Not sure Berge was too worried in goal. Ara here with a horrible miss off the post. See, quick move, 2 or 3 passes straight out from the goalkeeper. But one of only 2 goals he scored the entire game. It's kind of ridiculous. The other one was just pouncing on a mistake as well, so that was the only goal he scored the entire game when he passed it through us. And then 10 seconds later, Sergio's free, and Armin's going to pull up Rafi here, and they're going to have an argument for a good 30 seconds.
Ball one, guys.
You wouldn't like Rafi when he's angry though. He starts running a lot more and almost gets a good goal there.
Guys, keep pushing out. Force them up.
Watch it drop.
Guys, don't drop too deep.
Nice. Good hit, Graham.
You gotta keep on them all the time. Get him out there.
Again, Demergence will be catching that up above Timmy's head. I can't really fault his shot stopping.
Come on, it's you. Come on, yeah, there we go.
Except for that one, that went in. Well, this is a really excellent save. Stretches out his left arm, it's pretty cool.
Come on.
And then Vache playing the Andrea Pirlo
Nice,
role.
Raz. Nice, it was nice anyways.
And Raz decides if it's not a header, he doesn't want to score it anymore. This is typical for Rough Black Skulls. A throw in, and 2 passes later it's in the back of the net. And look at Ara's little shit-eating grin. This is where Rafi decides to take a fall under the slightest contact. And he's begging Garen to take the penalty. Please can I take it? Please let me. But Garen says no, I need to beat Demergent today. It's gonna happen.
Come on, Armand, someone's got to run in the middle. Like what the fuck? Well, we got 3 guys walking back.
Again, really well off his line there. It's a good starting position. And nice improvisation from JT, but he's not going to beat Demergent on a day like today. In the end, when you know Ara's running through your defence, you've probably got problems. And he's unlucky not to pick out Sergio at the back post. And Vascan tries his hardest to throw himself into the goal, forgetting to take the ball with him.
Did you see that? Nice shot.
And JT will tell you that was actually a layoff to Garen and not just bad control. This is part of Rafi's revenge, which we'll see more about later. Pretty sure he goes over the top of the ball there. And justice is served when the ball goes wide of the post. Again, Ara gets an assist from a throw-in. And Ara Bush with unconventional finishing style. And a Gaelic celebration as well.
3-on-1.
At this point, Faris has given up with the rest of his defence. So much so that Raz is allowed to score a header at the back post for the third time in a few weeks. When it's not going your way, it's not going your way. JT hitting the inside of the post. Meanwhile, at the other end, some plodder is allowed to go through the middle of the field and score with his left foot.
Go, go. Nice.
This was the most planned, intentional goal you'll ever see. Outside of the right foot, lobbed it over the keeper. I practice that one every game. Let's see if that will come off.
You gotta score, boy. Do the normal time. Because I mean, some rules are good.
And Ara is going to show us again how to perfect a lob outside of the foot. Look at him. He's embarrassed. And he's getting blocked by Fache as well. Well done, everybody. Even though they lost the game and it was a bit of a blowout, White actually had more of the possession in attacking positions. They just tended to waste it, just dribbling through the middle or taking way too many touches. Of the 2 goals that they did score the entire game, one was like a counter-attack straight from their own keeper, and the other was pressing on a mistake at the back, and that was it. 2 goals in 90 minutes. They spent a lot of the time kind of dribbling around the outside or trying to go through the middle with no success. Ultimately, unless it's a one-on-one situation, it's really difficult to pull off a dribble and get something out of it. If you go back and watch the attacks that White did have, you'll find that most of their shots came from either outside the box or from really tight angles. It's really difficult to score from those. And there were a lot of complaints on the audio from people either not being open or people not moving for them, but at the same time people weren't really making the short passes. I think sometimes the assumption is that
Win it back, Raz. Don't stop.
every pass must be a good pass, but sometimes the obvious pass, the simple pass is good. Just because you can't see the route to goal doesn't mean that somebody else can't.
Go, 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 go.
The thing is, they're all very good technical players, but you're just not going to get through 2-3 people at once. And if you do, it's more fortune than skill. Sometimes even if they do beat a man, they've got to go find a second, third man to beat. Here, Garen finds himself surrounded by 4 people, and never going to get through. And then Faris kind of gets past Steve, a little bit past Ara, but then Raz is there.
Yeah, time.
This clip is hilarious because it lasts for about 30 seconds and White never actually get out their half. Rafi tries to dribble through the middle, and even though Raz's shot's blocked, Mike's going to pass it out. So White have 4 of their own players in their own half, and there's only ever 3 back players in the attacking half this entire move. So I've already had 1 shot from Raz, and we'll get another one from Steve here. So they've got 4 outfield players in their own half, As far as in goal,
You let
so
that
there's
go
5
too
players
wide,
they can
Steve.
pass to try and get out there
Take
and a
that first
half.
time.
You got middle? Who's got middle, boys?
And in the end, despite players open, it's not a great kick. And it's a goal. So 30 seconds, 3 shots, 5 wide players, 3 gone.
Guys, let's take subs. Let's keep it fresh. On that? That's bullshit.
Absolutely insane. Like take your pick. Take your pick. Nice shot. The one with just fucking elbows when he goes. There's a hand. I was like, yeah, okay. There's a hand. My fucking. Stay up there.
You fucking American! Eh? You think you can take me? You need a fucking army you're gonna take me! You hear? Come on! I take you all to fucking hell! Come on, come on. Go to me! Okay! Who do you think you fucking with, man? I told him Montana! You fuck with me! You fucking with the man!